Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Mind Becoming Your Own VIP, Mind, Body, and Soul. And today's video is about your moral compass, also known as your intuition and your emotions. And something I came across on my own spiritual journey. And again, those who resonate with that statement will understand. Those who are not, just know that we are all on a journey in our lives for a spiritual purpose. And there's deeper meanings to what's going on within us in our lives. And a lot of that is that we're here to learn. And God's equipped us with a lot of things for us to experience, to learn, and grow from. And our body, our temple, is that tool that we use each and every single day to stay in tune with God and our spiritual selves. And we've disconnected from that due to life lessons we needed to go through in order to find it. Seek and ye shall find, also known as know thyself. And a lot of distractions are in our world to keep us away from those truths. But once you are tired of those cycles, you choose to wake up and look deeper. And when you look deeper, you seek and you shall find. So one of those things that I found was our moral compass. And, for a long time, I rejected a lot of my emotions. I felt that these emotions were bad things, that these emotions were something that I was ashamed of, felt guilty of, scared of. And so this is something I found out. So our moral compass, what is that exactly? We already know, we've heard the word what our values are. Everything is our moral compass. And our body is that compass. Our spiritual selves let us know when we're aligned and misaligned. I mentioned in other videos that we are all energy. We are both the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, and that resides within us. And we make a lot of choices in our lives that could be of light and could be of dark, good or bad, however you want to say it, yin or yang. We also have a lot of polarity within ourselves. So we have good emotions, we have bad emotions, positive emotions, negative emotions. I also like to say this is also the way that we choose to make our lives our own heaven or our own hell. So each and every single day we're faced with choices. The question is, what choice are you going to choose to make? And with each choice that you make, steers you down another road. And your emotions are one of those tools that are equipped within us that tells us if that choice is in alignment with your spirit and your path. So our anxiety, our depression, post-traumatic stress, any type of illness or anything that comes upon us, our diseases, is because we've chosen to ignore and are out of alignment with our soul, with ourselves. And it stems with the lessons we need to learn from our childhood. Those lessons hold the keys to who we are to be and how to heal so that we can release us from the dark, release us from the negativity to find our light. Now, I know a lot of people may not want to hear that. And honestly, I would not have thought I would be telling you this today if I have not went through my own journey. So it's time to be accountable for the choices that we've made, to forgive, to have patience, compassion, understanding, and unconditional love for ourselves, which is first self-love. And then through that, we heal, we clear the darkness, we get more in tune and realigned. And as you realign, things will make more and more sense. Different perspectives, higher perspectives come in. and then we can make better choices and stay in alignment along with our moral compass. So we have our character that we go by, what we will and will not stand up for, our values, and we have our internal compass. We have our intuition that, you in cartoons, you have your angel on this side, you got the devil on this side. Which one are you going to listen to? We have these choices, and our emotions, if we're unbalanced due to traumas, hurts, fears, worries, and doubts, they will make our minds a little cloudy. We won't be able to make the right choice. We'll be very reactionary with our defensiveness and our inability to hear, whether that's pride, our ego, whatever the scenario is. We won't be able to hear it. We won't even be able to see it because we're that blinded. So the more you clear, the more you can think, the more you can be more mindful of what you're hearing and what you're saying and what you're doing. So you have a moral compass, and your emotions and your triggers help you to realign when you're not on the right path. And it helps find what needs to be healed within you. No more blaming people. It's not about blaming anyone. We're all on our journey. Hurt people hurt people. We've all hurt someone, and someone's hurt us. We know not what we do. And for a long time, I didn't even know what that saying meant. For a long time, I didn't even read the Bible. For a lot of different reasons. Did I search God? Search for Him? Yes. Did I go to church sometimes? Yes. Did I do studies? Yes. Did I go to different religions and stuff like that just to see something? Because I was searching. I was searching. But when you don't find your answers, you just go day by day. But you're very reactionary. You're lost. You don't have your moral compass in alignment. You don't even realize it. You're not who you think you are. Do you know, for a long time I thought that this is just the way I was. It's not the way I was. I can rise up, dust myself off, and reinvent myself any point in time. And honestly, quite honestly, I did. After something happened, I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. I didn't like that. I'm going to choose something different this time. And think about this too. We already do that when we're kids. Think about all the times when we saw something somebody did. When we grow up, we're not going to do that. I'm going to raise my child better. I'm not going to do exactly what my mom and dad did. Or such and such treated so and so this way or that way. I'm not going to do that. You're learning already. You're learning what you do like and don't like. And you put it to action. You fall down, you get back up, and I've had that. I'm good. I don't want that no more. And now I'm going to choose something different. That is reinventing yourself every time. This is learning your lesson and breaking your cycle so that you don't repeat it. We are of yin and yang. The bad is never going to go away. Okay? Dark is there. And the only person you have control over is of yourself. To heal yourself, know thyself, elevate yourself, and take accountability for your actions. Take accountability for when you know you're not in alignment and you still made a choice. It's not about blaming God, because God gave us free will. He gave us free will for a reason. And a lot of that is to learn, to grow, and to give us the strength that we need each and every single day. When I was on the first awakened to this journey, I thought everything was going to be good now. I thought everything was going to be easy. I thought I was going to fly through life now, awoken, and stay away from pain and all that. But let's face it, I made choices, and there's such a thing as karma. And God held me accountable to face those things, those choices that I made, become accountable by forgiving myself for those choices, forgiving others, and having compassion, and releasing fear and forgiveness were the two things that I find is the hardest thing on your journey. And the other stuff is not easy either. You know, when you're looking back and clearing out everything, guys, you take a lot to focus on, but it's a lot of blessings in that. A lot of blessings, because you look back, you see where you came, you see what you've learned and grown from, taking accountability for that. And no matter what has happened, know that you stood, you survived, you're stronger from it. You're smarter, more loving, kind. It didn't break you. You're still here. Matter of fact, you're better than what you were before. And you understand a lot more than you did before. And whatever storm will come will not knock you down anymore, because you learned. You know, there's a saying that Jesus was a fisherman and stuff like that. He taught people how to fish. You know, he just didn't give people the fish. He taught. You know, your knowledge, those lessons that you learned was taught. You survived it. So that way, no matter what happens again, you know you can overcome it, because the challenges are always going to still keep coming. They're not going to go away. You're going to have flow of life, flow of energy, just like the weather. You're going to have bad weather days. You're going to have good weather days. You're going to have bad things happen in life that, might different degrees of, challenges that's going to come, but it'll balance out and you'll have good days as well. So you're always learning, always constantly moving forward, and you're always going to have a chance to follow your moral compass. You're going to be tested on that. And what do you choose? What life do you choose for yourself? And that's the question. Do you choose to make your life your heaven, or do you choose to make it your hell? Do you choose to be of service by giving a smile, helping somebody by doing just the simplest thing of picking something up they dropped, volunteering your time, volunteering your money, volunteering everything that you have that is of integrity and authenticity, because you're doing it for the right thing, not because you want a reward, not because you want them to say thank you, but because of the kindness of your heart. Are you using your lessons learned in order to manipulate, misuse your power? Or are you taking this time to heal and empower yourself and help to empower others? Use your moral compass. Don't be ashamed of the emotions that come, because they're you. You are duality. The world is duality. We can try to hide and ignore the darkness of the world, the darkness within us, but it's there. And part of healing is to say, you know what, it is there. I can't hide that. I can't push it away. It's not going to go away. But I choose differently. I choose to do differently. So when you're in your dark thoughts, stop, push pause. I choose to think differently. When you look at somebody and judge them for what they're wearing, I choose to think and see differently. I choose to see them with the eyes of love, that they're being uniquely them. The same as you're being uniquely you. We're not the same. And I'm thankful for the differences. I'm thankful for our different life experiences. I'm thankful that we can love each other through whatever we are. When a bad weather of tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes come, what happens? We unite. You're just uniting yourself within you, your darkness and your light, so that you can unify your energy and put your piece of the puzzle fixed back into place and affect other energies and bring positivity to others, so that they can put their positivity piece of puzzle back together, so that we can heal everything. This is the chance to heal. This is our journey. This is what we're here for. To be of service and to use our moral compass. And that means cleaning up our temple, our mind, our body, and our soul. So on here, I'll answer any questions you guys have. I'll lead more videos, but again, don't be ashamed of the emotions that you have, your depression, anxiety, fears, worries, and doubts. They're just showing you what you need to face, what needs to be healed within you, and how to choose differently, how to breathe, pray, and make a better choice. Have a great night, guys. Thanks.